was like a year ago. I was in hospital and one of the patients was talking. This is his story and it is so powerful. Yeah, he was only 18 years old, but his story deserves to be told. First thing was the love of his life that he couldn't hold, and it was so cold cause she was a long way away. His heart was ablaze, his thoughts were dedicated to her every day. And I think that's respectable, cause what he was going through, man, that shit's hard to do. He made up no excuse. She was the love of his life, for her he would take all the abuse. But that's just the beginning. His head was spinning, cause he had a fight with psychosis and he was not winning. His thoughts were chilling, I'm not kidding. He's the strongest person I know, and that's not just my opinion. Psychiatry story, messed up and gory, but if you got no problems then that shit is boring. Psychiatry story, messed up and gory, but if you got no problems then that shit is boring. Secondly, his mood's shifting, it was not fitting. 1 minute okay and the other the darkness started existing. And he was insisting for him to take his own life. Man, that shit is so twisted. And he gave some advice, he said, I've never been to no paradise, there's always a sacrifice. And he was hoping that tonight it would not end in suicide, yeah. And he sang me a lullaby, that shit nearly made me cry. Cause the point of the song was for me to realize there's no rainbows or butterflies. And that shit is terrifying, and if you think otherwise, I still hope you're satisfied. Psychiatry story, messed up and gory, but if you got no problems then that shit is boring. This thing was his actions that left his mind fractured. It was a rapture of thoughts that have been packaged in the intent that his mind is more damaged. Now that's a fucked up dynamic, and it was a challenge for him to get through a day without getting vanished. And the next thing that happened, I couldn't imagine, for someone to slice their own skin just out of habit. Now that shit is manic. He's in a lot of pain, so I'm writing this song to help him pass it, cause he deserves the best, and one day he'll have it. Psychiatry story, messed up and gory, but if you got no problems then that shit is boring. Psychiatry story, messed up and gory, but if you got no problems then that shit is boring.